Okay, so the next thing I'm doing now is I put on the pulley. It really only goes in one way. This side has to go that way. So I'm going to go ahead and pull off this. If I can get it off. It's a little cover on there. Let me see if I can just. Come on. There you go. Got to pull that guy off. Alright. Get this bad boy in there. Put this guy back on here. And yes, I cleaned this really well. I doused it with brake cleaner. Alright, so now we got to tighten this. And so I was going to show you guys, so and it's kind of hard to see, but this guy, to take it off, you put a very long, this is a 24-inch, half-inch extension, and obviously you've taken off the belt. Okay, you've taken off the belt, and and then you set that way, and then you come in, and obviously remember I've loosened this, and you come in here with the wrench, and you break it loose. And let me see if I can move this so that you guys can see what and I'll zoom in. Let's see if I can do this real quick. I know right now I'm outside. I decided to do this outside, and so anyway, let me zoom in here, and so you can see how it's going through all the way down through there. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to put it on this other side. So let me just stop videotaping here for a second. I'm going to go ahead and stop. I'll be right back. Okay, it turns out that I'm going to leave it in the same position. I'm talking about the extension there, and I'm going to try and see if I can set up my camera right here at this point, and then see if I can just tighten it right there. So I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, so I'm going to try and do it with this 3/8 inch wrench. I do have a 1/2 inch torque wrench, but so this would be 64 Newton meters. 64. All right, let's see what will happen here. Let's see if I can do it from here. No, that's not going to work. It's not stopping it. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do this to tighten it. All right, be back a second because I'm having an issue stopping that. Okay, so I think this is going to work because it is hitting the body of the power steering pump, and it is caught on a mount there, and I'm hoping this is gonna work. Let's see if this will. Let's see if I can do it from here. Guess I got to turn it on. Otherwise, oh yeah, this is gonna work. Come on, don't slip on me. Okay. Holy, that was around 60 pounds there. So this should do it right here. Let's see if I can get it going here. There it is. All right. So that's how you do that. And you just got to be careful that you don't break this plastic piece right there. So, okay, so got that going now. I'm going to connect the top hose. These are 11 Newton meters there. And then I'm going to prime this a little bit. I'm going to put some and some fluid in there, and try and get it to suck in there, because you do want to prime it a little bit. Okay. All right. Be back in a little bit. All right. So holy cow, man, that belt. The tensioner had kind of relaxed all the way down and stuff, and man, I had to like really it was a struggle to get that sucker on, but I got the belt on, and now I'm gonna the instructions say to fill this up, let it set for a while, let some of the fluid get into here. I still need to torque these down to 11 newton meters. I'll do that in just a second. And then you start the car up for about a minute, and then you oh, by the way, these are some really cool pliers for the clamps. They really hold on to the clamp while you're trying to put it on. So but anyway, so yeah, it was tough, but you know, with a little bit of leverage and a long, you know, a lot of force, you got to be real careful when you're putting on the battery. I'm sorry, the the belt back here, because you're pushing at the same time you're sticking your fingers in there and trying to shove the belt in behind this. And man, you don't want to let this go with your fingers back there, you know, because it's not gonna feel very good. You're not gonna have a very good day. Anyway, so now what I'm gonna do is fill this up. Well, I'm gonna torque these down, fill this up, start it for about a minute, turn it off, put some more in here, and then hopefully it doesn't leak. Okay, that's it. Anyway, so definitely I'm using the Honda fluid. So here we go. Let's fill this up. Let's do that. Take this one. Yep. I wonder if I squeeze this. Alright, I'm gonna have to start it. Okay. Alright. Put this aside. This on there, here right back. Get this off here. This off here. Start it. And let's see what happens. The pump is probably going to complain, but let's see what will happen. Okay, so let me just start it. What happened was, kind of followed the instructions in the book. You do have to put oil in here to get it to suck, to prime it. And let me just show you what it's going to sound like. It's going to complain a little bit. I did fill this up, but it's going to complain. And I'll just turn it on for a little bit, and you'll hear that complain. It's a very distinct sound. So that high pitched sound. So now let me put the rest of the fluid back in there. Kind of suck some out of here. Let me put this back in. Put some more in there. Get this out of here. And then you may experience some bubbles and stuff. So and that's kind of normal. You got to let that settle. All right, let me start it up. See what'll happen here. I did go ahead and put a new belt on there also because some of the oil had gotten on the belt and stuff. Now it's just a matter of checking for leaks, and it seems to be working okay. It's not leaking. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it, fill it up to the top level. Then they want you to turn the wheels or the steering wheel back and forth. And then you're done. So it's definitely not leaking from up here, and it's definitely not leaking from down there. So, okay, later.